Hello everybody, and welcome to the next class with Teacher Wes. This is going to be a listening comprehension class. We're going to listen to some audio clips of about 6 minutes long, and we're going to use that as a basis for our conversation. We're going to test your listening comprehension skills, see how much information you retained from listening. You'll be able to follow along on a transcript as well, which is going to help you to be able to hear and identify the sounds when somebody else is reading them. So that'll help you with your pronunciation a little bit. It'll be a very useful, very practical class for you guys, okay? If you're a Verbling Premium student, you can come on in and take a seat. Verbling Premium guarantees you a seat and allows you to have a conversation with a native English speaker, which is very important. If you're going to learn a second language, you want to be able to speak with people who know the language well, and that'll help you to have that practice. So if you're Verbling Premium, come on in and sit down. And for those of you that aren't, you'll just have to wait a few moments, and hopefully you can get a seat. My name is Teacher Wes. And if you haven't already done so, you can check me out and follow me on Facebook. And I got the link there in the chat box for you. The reason why I set that Facebook page up is I want to get you guys' feedback. I want to know what you guys want in class. I actually have a survey out there right now. It's a survey that's asking you what classes you guys would like to see more of. So go on my site there and tell me, answer the survey. Let me know what you guys would like to see more of, and then I can accommodate your wishes. Okay, folks? So let's go ahead and welcome some of the students. We have Ria in the class. Hi, Ria.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you?
Okay, fine. How are you?
Good, thank you. Are you a flight attendant?
No. I'm a student, engineering student.
Oh, because in your picture you've got like a nice business shirt and a tie on.
It's my college uniform.
Okay. I thought maybe you were a flight attendant. So what do you? I think you told me before though. What are you taking in school?
I'm studying computer science engineering.
That was it. Okay. So how's that going?
Yeah, it's going good. I like this subject.
Okay, good. Ria.
Hello, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat?
What kind of job are you hoping to have after you finish school?
Oh, I have already got a job in a software company in India. So when I join the company, I'll be assistant system engineer.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, well, welcome to the class today. How are you with your listening comprehension? Do you feel confident with your listening comprehension?
No, not at all. I really don't understand native English speakers when they talk at a normal pace. I think that in these online classes, teachers do not speak at their normal pace, so I can understand them in the classes. But when I watch English movies, then I don't understand them without the English subtitles.
Right, okay. Yeah, sometimes that can make it difficult. Now, depending on the class, if I have a beginner's class, I try to speak a little slower. If I have an intermediate or advanced, I try to speak just like normal. But today's class is going to be, you're going to listen to a 6-minute audio clip. And I'm going to give the beginner students the transcript. But if you want to really test your listening comprehension, don't look at the transcript. Just listen. That'll really help you to improve. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's welcome some of the other students here, all right? So we've got Tuyet Nugan. How are you? Nugan.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
Well, now that you're here here much better.
Sorry?
I said now that you are here in my class, I am doing much better
Okay.
than before. Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam, and I think this is the first class with you.
I think so. That's why I'm so happy to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great. That's a lot of people in that picture. Is that your family?
No, that were my classmates at university.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought maybe your parents
Yeah.
had like 20 children or something.
Oh.
Ah, that's your classmates. Do you go to high school or college?
Yeah, it was that bistro was taken with my classmate at university in my
Ah.
province.
Mm.
Yeah,
What kind of courses are you taking in university?
actually, I studied English teachers education. Yeah,
Oh, we have another
yeah,
teacher in the class.
yeah.
Okay.
But I also have problems listening, and I have the same problems with other people. Yeah.
With listening to other people? Is that what you're saying? You have
As
trouble listening to other people?
I have the same problems as on have.
Okay, as Ria. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
this is going to be a good class for you then. So welcome. And if you like my class, follow me on Verbling and check out my Facebook page, okay? If you don't like my class, you can go on Facebook and tell me about it too. You can say, I hated your class, Wesley. You're a terrible teacher, okay? That's fine. I don't mind. All right? You don't know what to think about that. That's okay. I can take criticism. All right, let's go to Yasin. Hey, how you doing?
Hello, teacher. I am fine. And you?
I'm good, man. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Thanks. I'm doing good. I'm from Turkey. I'm Yasin. I'm a lecturer at university. My department is computer programming. That's all, teacher.
Okay.
Where from, teacher?
What
So
time
sorry.
is it in your country?
Sorry?
What time is it?
Now the time is 6 p.m. now in Turkey.
Oh, okay. What did you have for lunch today?
Yeah, I don't eat my lunch.
You don't eat?
Yeah.
Wow. What did you have for breakfast?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't understand. Breakfast?
Yeah, what did you have for breakfast if you didn't have lunch?
I didn't eat breakfast
What? You didn't eat
because
breakfast either?
yeah, because my job is starting 8 a.m. So I don't eat breakfast, but I eat some I don't know mean in Turkish mm, some maybe cake in my office at university.
You had cake for breakfast.
Yeah, and
Oh
Turkish
my
tea
goodness.
and
Ria,
Turkish.
oh my goodness gracious. That's real brain food. So let me get this straight. You didn't have breakfast,
Yeah.
then you had some cake, and then you didn't have lunch.
Uh, but I will eat my lunch because I want to join your lesson. In fact, I want your
Oh,
lesson,
that's
teacher.
the reason.
So I
Oh.
don't. Yeah. Because so I don't eat my lunch.
Well, you should be a politician. You're a smooth talker. A smooth talker. Okay. All right, I tell you
Where
what.
are you from, teacher? This is my first lesson with you because
That's good. I'm happy that you came to the class. I tell you what. Normally, teachers don't want their students eating in class, but I'm afraid that you might fall out of your chair because you're so hungry. So I'm going to allow you to eat in today's class. Go get your lunch, and you can eat it while you're learning. Okay?
okay, teacher, thank you very much.
You know the brain. If you want the brain to learn English, you got to put food. You got to put food in your belly so the brain can function properly. If you're hungry and you're trying to learn English, you're just like, man, I gotta get me a greasy steak, a greasy hamburger or something. And then you're thinking about food and you can't think about English.
You are
Anyway,
right.
welcome to the class, man. Welcome. Rod, how you doing?
Pretty good, thank you.
Good, good. Now, just so everybody knows, Rod is actually a robot. And he's the first robot to fluently speak 5 languages. Right, Rod?
And yeah, I'm a bot created by Beverly.
Yeah, right. So how was your day today?
Everything was okay until so far. Yeah.
Until you came to my class.
Yeah, I'm I'm ready for you classes.
Okay, good,
You
good.
listening.
Excellent. Welcome. Rod, tell me again, where are you from? I forget.
From Peru, South America. Yeah, South America near Brazil and Chile.
Okay, okay, cool, cool. Let's go over to Ariel. Ariel Venat. How are you? Ariel. Ariel or Ariel? Hi, how are you? Ariel. Venat. You're taking pictures. You have to ask permission to take my picture. And at least you have to talk to me first before you take my picture. All right. We'll come back to her. Okay, let's go to Regina. Hi, Regina.
Hi, Wes. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm fine and happy. My first class with you. Nice to
Ah,
meet
great.
you.
It's your first class. Oh, cool. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Oh, really? Okay. Do you speak Portuguese?
Yes, I speak Portuguese.
I speak Portuguese.
Oh, very nice.
No, 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 no. That's what you want to say. You don't want to say I'm speak. You want to say I speak.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. No, I don't speak Portuguese. I speak some Spanish and some English. Not very much English. No, just kidding.
Okay, how about to try speak Portuguese?
Ah, bueno. How do you say? No, I don't really know very much. I don't know very much. I know like obrigado or something. That means thank you.
Okay.
Okay, welcome to the class. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Chubbs. Hey, Chubbs. How you doing?
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. I like that name. What does the name mean?
Well, it's my YouTube nickname. My real name is Maria.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. And where did you get the name Chubbs?
Oh, it's because the name it's funny. I don't know.
Yeah, it is funny. It's a good one. Okay. And you have an interesting picture as well. It's like computerized.
Yes, it was photoshopped.
Wow. You photoshopped it. Does it look better than the real picture?
Yes, I just make it to borrow my face.
Chubbs Brubs. That's a good
Yes.
name. Chubbs Brubs. What should I call you? Chubbs or Brubs?
Chubbs or Marie?
Okay. I like Chubbs. Can I call you Chubbs?
Yes.
Okay, that's
You can
cool.
call me as, yeah.
All right. I can call you anything as long as I don't call you late for dinner. Have you heard of that one before?
What?
There's an expression we have in English. It says, you can call me anything you want, just don't call me late for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Anyways, let's meet some of the other students. Okay, who did I miss? I got everybody, I think. Chan's from the other class, so he's come back now. He wants more of Teacher West, so that's good. How you doing, Chan?
Yes, I'm fine.
Excellent. So, everybody, this is going to be a listening comprehension class. Oh, Aril. Hi, Aril.
Hey.
There you are. I was talking to you earlier, and you were just taking pictures of me. Where are you from?
I'm from Thailand.
From Thailand.
Yeah.
Are you by yourself, or do you have somebody beside you?
Huh?
Do you have somebody else with you?
Yeah.
What is
This my friend.
your friend?
Yeah.
Does your friend speak English?
Yeah.
What is her name?
Her name is Walanan.
Okay, everybody, let's say hi to Rolanan. Hi. Okay, tell her. Nobody said hi but me. I don't know why, but anyway, tell her we said hello. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? Okay, good. Introductions are done. Everybody's been introduced. I'm Teacher Wesley, and I'm here to help you guys get better with your English. So let's get started, okay? Now, this is going to be a listening comprehension class. A listening comprehension class. We're going to listen to 6 minutes of audio, and then we're going to see how much of it you understood, how much you comprehended. If you are a beginner student, I'm going to give you the transcript. That means I'm going to give you the words. You can follow the words on the paper and listen at the same time. If you are an advanced or intermediate student, you don't have to use the transcript. You just try to listen. Because if you use the transcript, it might not test you enough. Okay, so if you want to improve in your comprehension, don't use the transcript. If you're new, use the transcript. Everybody understand? Everybody understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, cool. So here is the link. All right, friends? That's the transcript. That's the transcript. So use it if you want. Proceed with caution. Okay. All right, Chan. Chan says he's got to go to bed because it's very late in his country. Okay, Chan, take care. Have a great night. Sleep good and think about English, okay? Sweet English dreams. Bye.
Bye.
Sweet English dreams to Chan. All right, friends.
Hi.
That's the transcript. I'm going to play the audio. Ariel, we can hear you. We're going to listen to an audio clip now, okay? I'm going to put your microphone on mute. Okay, friends. I'm going to play the audio clip now. So just give me one moment while I get that set up. And just half a second here, please.
bbclearningenglish.com. Hello, I'm Rob, and this is 6 Minute English. With me today is Finn. Hello, Finn. Hello, Rob. Today we're discussing money. Money, yes, a subject close to my heart, but we're not talking about big money, are we? No, we're talking about the humble penny, the Canadian penny to be more precise. It's going to be withdrawn from circulation because production costs have exceeded its monetary value.
So there's not much time left to spend a penny.
That's a very good penny idiom, and I'm sure there are plenty more we'll mention in today's programme.
Yes, but of course the penny is not the proper name for this small Canadian coin. Its official name is the cent. So do we have any cent idioms today, Rob?
We don't, but as always, I do have a question to ask you.
Okay.
Right, well, it's on the theme of money, of course, and in which country would you use the Tambala coin? Is it A, in Malawi, B, Madagascar, or C, Myanmar?
I don't know the answer, so I'm going to say it sounds like an African country. Let's say Malawi.
Malawi. Okay, well, I'll let you know the answer at the end of the programme. But let's get back to the news that the Canadian penny, or cent, is being withdrawn from circulation.
The Royal Canadian Mint will no longer distribute the coin to financial institutions around the country, but it will remain legal tender.
Legal tender. That means shops can still accept the coin as payment for things. But it's slowly going to disappear because places like banks will not be given any new ones. So why is this?
Well, I suppose the coin does not have much value these days, and personally, I find having loads of small coins in my pocket quite annoying.
That's true, although all those pennies can add up to a lot of money. So I like to save them in a big jar. People do say that if you take care of the pennies, the pounds will take care of themselves.
Well, in Canada, at least, there will be fewer pennies to collect. It might be nickels instead. Nickels are worth 5 cents each. That's because the government has advised shop owners to round out prices to the nearest nickel for cash transactions. So that means to increase or round up, or decrease, round down to the nearest nickel.
Canada is not alone in withdrawing small coins. Other countries such as New Zealand, Australia, the Netherlands, Finland and Sweden no longer use the penny. And here in the UK, some people think that the penny is just a waste of space.
Peter Nichols is a coin dealer. Would he miss the British penny if it was withdrawn?
Not at all. I don't even count them in the till. When the section gets too full, I put it in the charity box. That's more or less where it comes from now. Yeah.
So he wouldn't miss them. The pennies he gets now go into a box where money is collected for charity. They're basically a nuisance. They just get in the way.
Of course, the other problem with these small coins is how much they cost to make. They're not cost effective. In Canada, it costs 1.6 cents to make a 1 cent coin. So that means it costs the economy a pretty penny.
A pretty penny. That means a large sum of money. Yes, the Canadian economy makes a loss of 11 million Canadian dollars every year by making these coins. That's a big loss from a small coin. But back in the UK, some people are fond of this humble coin. They want to look after the penny.
Could we say they're penny pinchers, Rob? That's what we call people who are careful with how they spend their money. It means they count every penny.
Definitely not me. And nor is it Phil Mussell, who is a numismatist. That's someone who collects and studies coins.
I think it would be a great shame if we got rid of the penny. It's one of those iconic coins of Britain. We've had the penny since 780, and we've had it ever since. In fact, up until the 14th century, it was the only coin in circulation.
So Phil Mussell is nostalgic about the British penny. He calls it an iconic coin. It represents, or is a symbol of, British currency.
By getting rid of the penny altogether, there's fear that it could create inflation.
Phil Mussell fears that if this happened in the UK, prices would only go up. He says that is inevitable. It will happen.
Well, that would make our wallets and pockets a lot lighter.
Our wallets, hang on. I get it. The pennies dropped. I see what you mean.
Another idiom, very good. Well, here's something that is inevitable. The answer to this week's question. Earlier, I asked you in which country would you use the Tambala coin?
Well, I said A, Malawi. Was I right?
Finn, you were absolutely right.
Oh, really?
The Tambala coin is legal tender in Malawi. 100 Tambalas make 1 kwacha. Okay, well, it's almost time to go. But before we do, Finn, could you remind us of some of the words that we've heard today?
Yes, we heard humble, circulation, legal tender, to round out, or to round up or down, a nuisance, a pretty penny, numismatist. Try that one with us. Numismatist. Iconic, inflation, and inevitable.
Thanks. Well, that's all we have time for.
Okay, friends, so there we go. Just 1 second. I'll just get my microphone set back up. There we go, guys. So there was our 6-minute audio clip. Okay. Now, did everybody hear it okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Regina, yes. Ria, yes. What about you, Edward? Could you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. How many of you followed along with the transcript? Tell me. How many used the transcript? Did nobody use the transcript? Okay. Ria, did you use the transcript?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Regina, did you?
Yes, I use it.
You used transcript? Okay. Yassine, did you use the transcript? Yassine, I muted your microphone. That's why you can't talk.
Sorry, teacher. Yes, I use it.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Tuyet Nugan, did you use the transcript?
I didn't use a transcript, but in last minute I was disconnected, so I could not listen to the first part. Yeah.
Okay, you missed some of it. Okay, no problem. Raphael, did you use the transcript? Raphael? Not there. Okay, no problem. Okay, well, anyways, for those of you who used it, that's fine. You can use that. And for those of you that didn't, then anyways, this will be a little bit more of a test now. So I just have some questions about the story. Just want to sort of test your comprehension a little bit, okay? So you guys, I'm asking for volunteers, so please feel free to shout out your answers and let's have a lively discussion, okay? So thinking back about the story, what was the story about?
It was about Canadian penny.
Okay, and what's happening with the Canadian penny?
Nowadays, people are not willing to use it.
Okay, good. Any other thoughts? What's happening with the Canadian penny? Okay, let's take a look at the story. Everybody look at the screen for a second. Okay. Rob says at the beginning of the story, look at this, right near the beginning. What does Rob say? Can you guys see on my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, what does Rob say there? He says, no, we're talking about... Who can read that paragraph, please?
I can read.
Go ahead, Ria.
No, we are talking about the humble penny, the Canadian penny. To be more precise, is going to be withdrawn from circulation because production costs have exceeded its monetary value.
Okay, good. What's happening with the penny?
I think the production of penny will be stopped because it costs too much.
Good. Good. Okay. So the production of the penny is going to be stopped. So it says it's going to be withdrawn from circulation. What does that mean?
Circulation means to produce something and to distribute that.
Exactly. Okay. So that means that very soon there will be no more Canadian pennies. They will not be used anymore. Okay? And what's the reason why? Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute, why they're doing that, okay? So, first of all, let's talk about Peter. Now, Peter, what did Peter say that he does with his pennies? You guys remember? What did Peter say he did with his pennies? Peter was the man that they interviewed. Nobody remember? Okay, let's look again at the story, okay? Let's look again at the story. What does Peter Nichols, the British coin dealer, say? Let's have Regina. Can you read that?
Yes. What part?
What Peter Nichols, the British coin dealer, what does he say?
It's like not exist more or changing.
No, Peter Nichols, the British coin dealer, on the bottom of page 2. What does Peter Nichols say that he does with his coins?
Peter Nichols is coins dealer.
Yes, what does he do with his coins?
Would he miss the British penny if it was withdrawn?
Okay, are you on the same page as me? Are you on the bottom of page 2? Are you on the bottom of page 2?
Okay, not at all?
Yes. Okay, good. Read that, please.
Not at all. I don't even count them in the till. When the section gets too full, I put them in the charity box. That's more where it comes from now. Yeah.
Okay, good. So what does Peter do with his pennies? Let's ask Edward. Edward, what does Peter do with his pennies? This is a tough question for everybody, isn't it?
Can I answer?
Okay, sure. You go ahead, please.
Okay. He said that he doesn't count them.
Okay, good. What does he do with them?
He put them like away, and he doesn't count them at all.
Good. Okay, he puts them where? Where does he put them?
At the charity box.
Okay, he puts them in a charity box. Yeah, good.
In the charity box. Yeah.
Okay, good. What's a charity box?
I don't know.
That's okay. Does anybody know what a charity box is?
I think a charity box is a box that you to put some money in it, and people will get that money and give that money for the poor.
Good, exactly. Very good. So
donation.
Yes, exactly. A donation for poor people or for some sort of charity. Okay? Okay, so that's what Peter does with his pennies. Good. All right. Now, how much the story, the people said how much it costs to make a penny in Canada. How much does it cost to make 1 penny in Canada?
1.6 cent.
Ah, 1.6 cents. Okay. And how much is the penny worth?
1 cent.
Aha. So that's bad business, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, very good. Now, 1.6, that's what it said in the story. Next question. How much does the Canadian economy lose each year by making the penny?
11
11.
dollars. 11 million Canadian dollars.
Aha, very good. Every year they lose 11 million. Good. Okay, fantastic. All right, another question about the story. When did the British people first get the penny? In what year? What did they say? When did the Brits get the penny?
They are using coin since 780 year.
Good. Yeah, okay, good. Since 780. And what year are we in now?
2013.
Yeah, so how many years difference is that? Quick math.
1233.
Okay. 2013 minus 780 is 1233 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the British have had the penny for that many years. That's a long time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And now, yeah. Sorry, go on. Somebody had something to say?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a long time. Okay, good. So the next question, and the last question, where is the Tambala coin used?
Malawi.
In Malawi. Okay. Does everybody agree?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good. Perfect. Okay. So now what we're going to do, just before, we're going to read another one soon. Now the next time, I want you guys. Now you know what we're doing here. So I want you to listen even more carefully, so that you can answer the questions at the end of the next story. Okay? Because I know that some of you were listening, but then maybe you weren't listening so carefully, so that you can pick out all these details. But that's what we want to do. We want you to listen so carefully that I can ask you questions later, and then you can remember them. That's called comprehension. Okay? That's what we're doing here. We're doing listening comprehension. Okay. So let's take a look now at just some of these new words that we talked about today. All right. What does humble mean? Let's go down the line. Yassine, what does humble mean?
Humble. I know, but I don't know English mean. Maybe modest.
Yes. Good.
People.
Modest. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, modest people.
Good. Okay. So modest. It could also be insignificant.
Not proud.
Not proud. Okay, but if you say, for example, he has a humble home, then you're not talking about a proud home. You're talking about insignificant. So it means it's not a very fancy. It's not a big home. It's just a humble, insignificant home. Okay. So you can use it about talking about people, but you can also use it when you're talking about things. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yassine, I'm getting I can hear my voice coming through your speakers. So can you please wear a headset or mute your microphone when you're not speaking? Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Okay. Tuyet, what does circulation mean?
Circulation means go around in the economy.
Okay, perfect. So what is no longer going to be in circulation?
What? what no longer in circulation in Canada or in Vietnam?
Yeah, in Canada.
Maybe penny.
Right. Good.
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost. I don't understand. Because I didn't listen to the first part of the listening.
Oh, right. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. It's my connection problem, not your fault.
Oh, I see. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay, we're just gonna go to just a couple of different words. I'm not gonna look at all these words because not all of them will you use regularly. I'm just gonna give you the most practical words. If something is a nuisance, what is it? Let's go to Rita. What's a nuisance?
Something that causes annoyance or inconvenience.
Okay, tell me something that is a nuisance for you personally.
When I go to college, sometimes there is a lot of traffic jam in the road. So that's a nuisance.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that is a nuisance. Okay, good. If something costs a pretty penny, Regina, what does that mean?
Sorry, I understood.
Yeah. If something costs a pretty penny, what does that mean?
It's like it's very expensive. The price is high.
Good.
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me something that costs a pretty penny in your opinion.
I don't know. Sorry.
Well, how about maybe Apple computers? Do they cost a pretty penny?
Yes.
Yeah. What about iPads? Do iPads cost a pretty penny?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Are you a rich man?
No. But but like to buy a Lamborghini, it's costs pretty penny.
Good. Good. It costs a pretty penny. Good. Okay. Perfect. And if something is inevitable, what does that mean? Edward.
Sorry, I don't know.
What does it say on the piece of paper there? All right, we'll come back to you. Yassine, what is something? If something is inevitable, what does that mean?
Certain to happen or unavoidable.
Okay, unavoidable.
Avoidable, unavoidable.
Good, good. Tell me something that is inevitable, please.
I'm thinking. Inevitable. Sorry, I don't know. I don't have an
Hi,
idea.
Wes.
Hi, Inga. How are you?
Great. What about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Much better now that you come to the class.
Okay, I have idea with inevitable.
Inevitable. Inevitable.
Okay, sorry. Inevitable.
Okay.
I think.
Just wait, Inga. We're gonna come back to you. I want everybody to say this word. When I snap my fingers, then I want you to say it. Okay? But listen. I want everybody to listen. Everybody. Inevitable. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Everybody. Inevitable. Good. Everybody at the same time. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Good. Now we're going to say it one more time faster. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Good. Well done. Inga, tell me something that is inevitable.
Death.
Yes. For many people, this is something that they dread, isn't that true? They dread it. The inevitability of death. Okay. So that means you cannot escape it, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Well done. So that's going to be, we're not going to look at all those words as I mentioned. Those are the most practical, so try to keep those in mind, friends. We've got 15 minutes, so we're going to try and do one more. All right, so listen up. I'm going to play it for you. 6 minutes of sweet audio. Okay. We're going to do sports and politics. Here, this time, I want none of you to follow along in the transcript. So I'm not going to give you the transcript. I want you only to listen.
Okay.
And I want you to try and get as much information as you can, because I'm going to ask you questions. So, you know, we have 9 students here. So between the 9 of you, you should be able to answer every question. Somebody should know the answer to every question. You might not understand all of the questions, but you know, one of you gets one answer right, and the other one gets the other answer right. Between all 9 of you, you should be able to get all the answers. Okay, I'll make them easy. They're not going to be hard questions. Okay, so I'm just going to get my audio set up. I'll be 1 second. Okay, we're getting ready.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay, here we go.
This is 6 Minute English from bbclearningenglish.com. Hello, I'm Rob, and this is 6 Minute English. And I'm joined this week by Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Rob.
This week we're discussing sport and politics and questioning if the two subjects mix. Should they influence each other? We'll also be looking at some words and phrases linked to these issues. Now, I know Jen is a bit of a sports fan, and you support a well-known football club, don't you?
Yes, I do. Sunderland Association Football Club, based in the northeast of England.
Of course, Sunderland Football Club has been in the news because of the political views of its new manager. More on that in a moment, but shall we start with a question? Now, you will know Sunderland Football Club formed in 1879, but it's not the world's oldest club. Do you know which is the world's oldest football club? Is it A, Sheffield FC, B, Manchester United, or C, Blackburn Rovers?
I go for A, Sheffield FC.
Well, I'll let you know the answer at the end of the programme. But now let's kick off or make a start with our discussion about sports and politics. The British football club Sunderland has had a number of recent poor results, and this has led to the appointment of a new manager called Paolo Di Canio. But his new role has become a political football.
That's a good phrase. You mean it's become an issue that is continually being debated but left unresolved. You could say it's an issue that gets kicked around like a football. And it's an issue not because of his sporting expertise, but because of his political viewpoints.
Of course, having a new manager in any situation can be a real game changer. In other words, introducing someone new to a situation can change the performance of what you're trying to do. In this case, it's hoped Paolo Di Canio will change the fortunes of or improve the situation for Sunderland.
Ah, well, that's a good thing. But it's the issue about his political views that most people seem to be talking about. Some people are uncomfortable about his appointment because they feel someone with his views is not good for the club. Let's find out exactly what his political views are from BBC reporter Tom Esselmont.
He doesn't hide his fascist stance. While a player nearly 8 years ago, Di Canio gave a number of Nazi salutes to Lazio fans. That appears to be the reason why David Miliband resigned from Sunderland's board following Di Canio's appointment.
So Tom Esselmont describes Paolo Di Canio's stance, or his political view, as fascist. So he supports an extreme right-wing ideology or political view, and he's been accused of praising Mussolini and has been seen giving Nazi salutes.
So that's why the politician David Miliband from the left-wing British Labour Party has given up or resigned from the football club's management team. He doesn't agree with the views of Paolo Di Canio.
But should sport be a place for playing politics? In other words, should sport be used for expressing and arguing over political viewpoints?
Well, one fear is that his fascist viewpoint means he is a racist, so he doesn't respect people from backgrounds other than his own. And this could discourage some people from going to see a match. Racism in football is something people want to stamp out or stop.
Well, being a racist is something Paolo Di Canio denies, as we can hear from the BBC's Tom Esselmont. What advice has his supporters offered him?
The man himself says being fascist doesn't mean being racist, and the extended arm salute was a gesture among comrades. Those close to Di Canio say his appointment at Sunderland will be good for football, but they've also offered him some advice. Keep the politics off the pitch.
So Di Canio's friends say he will be good for football, and their advice is...
Keep the politics off the pitch. Good advice. Well, let's hope he keeps his eye on the ball and just concentrates on getting Sunderland Football Club to win more games.
If not, he might get the boot. In other words, the sack. Of course, sport can be a good place to make a political statement. It's a place where your views can get noticed. In the 1980 Olympics in Moscow, several countries boycotted or refused to attend the Games because of Russia's invasion of Afghanistan.
Well, there's no evidence that Sunderland's new boss will be making any political statements soon. In a recent press conference, he said, "I don't want to talk about politics because it's not my area. We are not in the Houses of Parliament, we are in a football club. I want to talk about sport. I want to talk about football."
Well, let's hope he plays by the rules.